Etsy invented a rule, or they came up with a rule in 2023, I think September, and it basically started something called what the Etsy sellers called as the mock-up apocalypse or the mock-apocalypse. And it was basically where a load of sellers were getting banned, not taken down. They weren't getting their listings taken down. They were getting their stores banned, no warnings at all, because of one rule which they were violating. And it was a new rule which they came out with, which they started enforcing instantly, which caused loads of sellers to get banned, and still is causing loads of sellers to get banned. So it's still an issue today, and it's, if anything's got worse since they brought it out initially. What is the rule? The rule is essentially that you can't use mock-ups from the internet. The reason is because if you're using a mock-up from the internet, it's not actually your t-shirt or your whatever poster that you're putting the designs onto. So you have to use your own mock-ups, or you have to use a mock-up which is from Printify, and those are terrible. So you can't really use them. You have to basically use your own, create your own, because the Etsy bot, will find out if you're using a mock-up which is from somewhere else on the internet. I don't know fully how it works, but it is taking stores down that are using mock-ups from the internet. No matter how big your store is, no matter how small your store is, it's gonna probably take you down eventually. So one of the things you can do to keep your store safe is use fully unique mock-ups that can't be found anywhere else on the internet, that they're yours, with your actual t-shirt or whatever you want to sell. Now, I highly suggest if you buy one of my mock-ups or you make them yourself, whatever, I highly suggest that you go through all of your listings and then replace all of the images on your old listings with your new mock-ups. This is just to be safe, and it's not 100% definite that your store's going to get taken down. I've spoken to so many people that have had their stores taken down as a result of this, and in one of the recent seller reports, like one of the YouTubers did a thing, and it was like 40% of stores that got banned was because of this rule. So it's a really, really big thing. But I'm not going to try and make you some salesy thing, whatever. The proof really is in the pudding. I made a full YouTube video of how I make the mock-ups. There's also loads of information below, including the YouTube video of the mock-up that I made as an example. So it's like just some random flower pot I found in my house, or like jug thing, whatever it is. And I made a mock-up of that, so you can use that mock-up if you want to sell some random plant pot for some reason. Sure, go ahead and use it, it's free. There's a couple of reasons why mock-ups are so important, and good mock-ups are actually so important. It's not just mock-ups. You can have a good mock-up, you can have a really bad mock-up. However, the reason a good mock-up is so important is probably because you're losing so much money right now, right this second. If you got a print-on-demand store, you're probably losing quite a lot of money because your mock-ups aren't good. The way Etsy works is that it specifically ranks when you have a higher conversion rate. So your products are going to rank higher when you're making more money for the platform, essentially. And if you start making more money for the platform, then they're going to start ranking you higher and higher, which then makes you more and more money. And that's the importance of having good mock-ups. It can literally take you from like 1 to 10 with a good mock-up. And you're probably losing out on quite a lot of money because of your poor mock-ups on your store at the moment, instead of having a good mock-up either made by me, or there's many other good mock-ups creators out there. Not that I know of any, but I'm sure there probably are some. So make sure to have a look at the mock-ups below and download the file if you want to try the mock-up for yourself. It's a Photoshop file. And if you have any further questions, make sure to message me on my phone number. It's all over this website, 07 or plus 447 8488 28450. You can buy the one mock-up or you can buy 4 mock-ups. 4 mock-ups is more than enough for most products, and I will make more mock-ups for you if I do feel it's necessary, because some products that are maybe a little bit more unique, they need to be seen in different lighting angles, etc., then I will make more mock-ups for you, because it's only if it's necessary. For most products, and like 90% of products, you don't need more than 4 mock-ups, and one mock-up, to be honest, it's okay to test it with. You'll probably start making some sales with one mock-up for your product, but 4 is obviously better. So it's completely up to you what you want to buy. Sure, buy one to test it, and then you can buy the full set of 4 later when you find out you're happy with the first one. Any questions, make sure to shoot me a message.